Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 6, Episode 12. It's titled No Hard Feelings, question mark. Let's get started. First couple is Shekinah and Sarfer. Sarfer wants Shekinah back, so he has all his empty liquor bottles in the trunk of his car, and he wants her to see him destroy them. Why did it take her getting mad at him and leaving him in order for him to destroy these bottles? Why couldn't he have just gotten rid of them when she asked him to get rid of them from the get-go? I am not impressed with Sarfer as much as Shekinah is, but he's not my man, so who cares? He took her to a junkyard and they broke the bottles. He then made a fire and burned the pages of his black book. Shekinah is happy about the destruction of the bottles and the books, and the book, or the pages of the book, but she still wants him to go to therapy. He asked her to come home with him, and surprise to me, she said to him, one step at a time. Wow. Next, they go to see a therapist. Shekinah told the therapist that they have been dating for a year and recently they've ran into problems. That's a lie. They've had problems throughout their entire relationship. Their problems didn't just start recently. Sarfer told the therapist that he's a control freak, and when something is out of his control, he overreacts. Shekinah told the therapist about the ugly vanity argument and about Sarfer ripping out her extensions. Sarfer said Shekinah was not being submissive, and if she's not submissive, it means she doesn't love him. Shekinah, she is the one that set the tone to be submissive in this relationship. And now that she realized that that's not a good look, she now wants to switch up and not be submissive anymore. And now she expects Sarfer to get on board with this switch. That's what's really happening here. Shekinah said when she gets upset or cry, Sarfer doesn't comfort her. Instead, he gets upset too. He doesn't comfort you because he doesn't know how to give comfort. That's the reason, okay? He doesn't know how. Sarfer said all he wants to do is make Shekinah happy. The therapist told him that validating her feelings will make her happy. Sarfer is not listening to Shekinah nor the therapist. He said the thought of losing her makes him crazy. But that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about him validating her feelings, but no, he's trying to validate his own feelings. Then Sarfer asks Shekinah, do you love me? Again, where does that come from? He's trying to validate his feelings. But she told him, yes, I love you. She told him that he has the ability to make her happy. He just doesn't do it. That's exactly. She's got it right. She hit the nail right on the head. Like when she asked him to get rid of his black book, he said no. He had the opportunity to make her happy right then and there and just get rid of the book. But no, it had to take something drastic, her leaving, for him to get rid of the book. When she asked him to get rid of the bottles, he said no. Or he said, I will, and never did. It took her leaving for him to decide to get rid of the bottles. So he can make her happy. He just chooses to make himself happy first. Shekinah, you need to dump this loser and put yourself out of this misery. That's what you need to do. Next up, we have Joan and Sean. Sean and Joan and Joan's best friend Noelle went to a pub to have drinks and to talk. Well, actually not to talk, for Noelle to give Sean the third degree. She asked him if he is a murderer. Sean told her that he has waited 3 years to chop up Joan's body. And I love that. I love when somebody says something stupid to you and you come back with sarcasm. I love it. I'm starting to like Sean a little bit better now. Noelle asked Sean, where is the relationship going? Now, that's a valid question, Noelle. That's a valid question. That's the question I would ask if I didn't know that they were already married. Sean told her that in the future, he wants everybody under the same roof. Noelle said, well, where? In the States? Here in Ireland? Where? Sean said she went in straight with no lube. I'm liking Sean's sarcasm. I mean, I think his teeth are fake. I'm not a fan of excessive tattoos. He lives with his mother and he doesn't work. But he's easy on the eyes. He has a nice accent. And most of all, I love his sarcasm. Sean said he can't come to the States. He has visa problems. Just when I thought I liked Sean, now he went down another notch on my loser belt. But guess what? He doesn't work. So where did he get the money to buy to rent this big house for everybody? Where did he get the money? Did he ask his mommy for the money? Anyway, he said he was over in the States. I think that's what he said. On his visa, and he overstayed his welcome and was banned for 3 years on his visa. So now his visa doesn't work for 3 years. But I don't understand. He was seeing Joanne. He's been seeing Joanne for 3 years. So does that mean he was in the States while he was seeing Joanne, or was it before he was seeing Joanne? I need some more details, Sean. He told Noelle that he liked the States, but he was homesick. Which means that he ain't living in no States. He's not going back to the States to live in the States, because he was homesick. He was homesick for Ireland when he went to the States. And Noelle realized this, so she realized that Sean ain't coming to the States, so I guess Joanne is moving to Ireland. Joanne tried to appease her friend by saying, we're still trying to figure it out, knowing damn well that she's the one moving to Ireland. Joanne said in her confessional that she plans on telling everyone the next day that her and Sean are married. Good luck, girlfriend. So next, Sean took everybody to a castle. And damn it, I want to go to a castle in Ireland. I want a tour of the entire UK. That's my dream trip. After they toured the castle, they sat down to eat and talk. And Joanne told everybody that 2 years ago, her and Sean got married. Everyone is shocked. She asked her youngest son if he was all right. He said no. He said, I'm confused. And I felt so sorry for him. Nobody was happy for them. Nobody. Next up, Dempsey and that damn Statler. Okay, so they're still on the ferry. If Statler has anxiety, like she said, why didn't she go inside and sit down and try to relax, instead of standing up outside in the wind and the cold, watching the waves and looking miserable? Why didn't she just go inside and sit her butt down somewhere? I think just because she did not want to go on the ferry, she put everything on 10. She's a spoiled brat. Dempsey said that Statler said she is comfortable in misery. And I can see it. I see it. Statler is in her prime when she's bitching, moaning, and griping. When she's miserable, that's the state she wants to be in. That's the state she prefers to be in, a miserable state. For some reason, that's her comfort zone. That's what makes her feel safe. Being miserable makes her feel safe. It's like when someone always look at the bad side of things because they don't want to ever be disappointed. That's Statler. That's who she is. Dempsey said she cannot be comfortable in misery. I can't either, Dempsey. I feel your pain. I can't. So Dempsey goes outside to talk to Statler. And all Dempsey is trying to tell her is not to be rude to her when she talks to her. But Statler is blaming her rudeness on her so-called anxiety. Statler can never take responsibility for anything that she does. She always plays the victim. And I'm sick of her. When this season is over with, I don't want to hear anything about her. I don't want to see anything about her ever again. I just want her to go away. Statler apologized to Dempsey for coming off rude. Coming off rude. You should apologize for being rude. Dempsey started to talk to Statler. Dempsey started to tell Statler how she feels, and Statler doesn't want to hear it. Because all Statler cares about is her own feelings. She don't give a damn about Dempsey's feelings. Like I said, she's a friggin' brat. So Dempsey kind of suggests that they may need to break up because she's not happy. Statler don't want to hear that shit. She put her hands over her ears like a little brat and said, I don't want to talk about this right now. I don't want to hear this. And if that's not being a brat, then what is? She did like this. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's being a brat. That's not being a grown-up. That's not being an adult. Last but not least, we have Josh and Lily. Lily said in China, the day before a wedding, you always put red sheets on the bed. That's wishing the couple happiness and prosperity. Lily told Josh that they haven't had sex in a long time. So she's looking forward to doing it on their wedding night. Josh said they haven't made love because he is tired and sick. What's he tired from? He don't have a job. What is he tired from? I mentioned in a prior video, I think the second episode, the second video I did on this season, that I think Josh is interested in the opposite. He's not interested in the opposite sex. I think he's interested in the same sex. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Josh. But that's the vibe I'm getting from Josh. Lily said they have not had sex since Josh came to China. She said they have gotten used to not doing it. Usually, a man wants to have sex after not seeing his wife for months. But not our friend Josh. He said he is tired and sick, so he can't have no sex. He's been tired and sick since he got to Japan. Josh said that they haven't made love because he is adapting to the time change and he has a cold. So he's tired, he's adapting to the time change, and he has a cold. Lily told him that she thinks he does not want to make love to her because he doesn't love her. Josh said, "What? Are you crazy?" Lily, man's penis have nothing to do with their heart. A man can have sex with a woman whether he loves her or not. Okay? Lily thinks Josh either doesn't love her or he doesn't like her body. Lily, you're getting close to the truth. He don't like your body, girl. He likes a different type of body. Okay? Josh said mentally and physically he's exhausted. That's another reason why he can't have sex. He's mentally and physically exhausted. I would like to know what he's exhausted from. Lily let Josh know that in China, it is the man's responsibility to initiate sex, and it's embarrassing for her to have to be the one to ask for it. Josh said, I didn't know that. Josh is full of shit. Everywhere in the world, it's usually the man that initiates sex. Yes, women initiate sex too, but it's usually the man that does it. Right? So Josh is acting like this is news to him. I'm an American. I didn't know these weird Chinese rules or these weird Chinese culture. The men usually initiate sex in China? I didn't know this. I'm an American. They don't do that in America. Josh is full of shit. Josh said he is sore, tired, and sick. What is he sore from? All these damn excuses, Josh. All these damn excuses not to have sex with your wife. Well, that was the end of the episode. This is the end of my review. Princess on a Pillow here. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.